already have my foundation on right now because this eye look is super extravagant and I know that it's gonna take a very long time. I'm doing a look inspired by Stacey Marie MUA. Doing this look. Literally when I saw this, I freaked out and I need to do it. So we're gonna try. I'm priming my eyelids with the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and then we're just gonna set it with a white shadow. That way all the colors are really vibrant and really true to color. So I'm gonna use the Sugar Pill Shadow in Taco. First of all, this palette is so disgusting because I use it so often. We're gonna look a little crazy at first. I'm gonna take this little brush with Funny Face by Suva Beauty, this purple, and I'm just gonna start mapping out where the cut crease is going to go. I don't really have quite the lid space for this look, but we're just gonna do with what we can. So I'm gonna take the same Funny Face on a Morphe R41, this little pencil brush, and I'm just gonna start. Actually, I'm gonna mix Jilted and Urban. These two from the Urban Decay Electric. And I'm just gonna start deepening that crease. I'm going towards the line. I'm using like a bunch of brushes, I'm sorry, but now I'm gonna go in with the Sigma E20 with the Jilted shade and just start blending this out. If you ever feel like you lost some of the pigmentation of like if you feel like you blended too high, you can always take like another brush with the original white color and just go up here and so I'm gonna take the ColourPop gel liner and exit with a little bit of Inglot Durline just to make sure that it is super emollient and I'm able to carve out the crease. So I'm just going to take a Morphe E39 and get some product, and then I'm just going to start carving away the crease. After the crease is carved out, I'm just gonna go on the lid and put that on the lid and then set it with a white shadow. That way it's super, super bright for the colors we're about to put on the lid. The eyes aren't super even, but like, what can you do? Okay, so now we're gonna do the teal. I'm gonna start with Kimchi by Sugar Pill. It's this kind of light teal color. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start on the inner corner, but kind of, because you want like a little bit of a white line there. We're gonna bring it to the middle. Now, we're gonna take Fringe, this darker teal in the Urban Decay Electric palette, and we're gonna do that on the outer corner. Okay, I've never used this shade and the shade's not wowing me. Right now I'm just taking a little bit of the black Sugar Pill shade. I can't think of what it's called right now. And I don't want to pop it out just to see what it's called, but I'm taking a little bit of that black. Bulletproof. Using Bulletproof. Now I'm gonna take a lot of Coty Airspun on my brush, on just like this kind of brush, and I'm gonna try and get all this followed off. A trick that I've learned is that if you take like an excess of powder, like see it stuck a little bit, but if you take like an excess amount of powder, like a little crazy amount of powder, and just brush it off, it like goes with it. Now I have a bunch of powder everywhere, but guess I don't have eyeshadow on my face. I'm gonna go back in with that white gel liner just a little bit so I can use it as a base for my yellow liner. So I'm just gonna take this little paintbrush from Michael's or Hobby Lobby or wherever I got it, I don't know. And I'm just going to create a wing. Now comes the fun part. We're gonna use a neon yellow Hydra liner by Suva Beauty. It's called Dance Party. It's like a super, super vibrant yellow, and I'm just gonna spray it with a little bit of setting spray. I think it's like water and Fix Plus mixed together in an old elf thing, I don't know. It's a little more neon than I wanted, so I'm going to mix it with the Mayron just plain yellow. My camera keeps stopping recording and I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit so you can see what we're working with so far. That like Suva liner is like not even showing up on camera. It's so bright. I'm gonna stop there for the bullet when it comes to the teal. Now I'm gonna do a little liner. I'm just gonna use another liner brush. I have like a million of these because I'm gonna use Suva Beauty Grease. It's just black. Oh my god, see, I hit the bottom. Okay, I'm done with the eyes for now. We're gonna move on to the rest of the face. For bronzer, I'm gonna use the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder in the color Sunny. It's my sister's name. When I first started doing makeup, I didn't know how powerful this was and how much, because I feel like everyone who, when they first started doing makeup, they go really heavy on like everything because they're really excited. And so I would wear so much of this bronzer, it was like ridiculous. While I do my highlight and stuff, I'm gonna be baking my under my contour. So I'm gonna go in with a Morphe brush. It doesn't say what it is, but it's just metal, and I'm gonna go in with some Coty Airspun. For blush, I'm gonna go in with a blush that I've literally been obsessed with lately. This is the Makeup Revolution blush in the color Nude. It's like peachy pink. I don't know. I am a big fan of matte blushes because I am a boy and I tend to have more texture. Just saying. So matte blushes tend to look better on me. For highlight, I'm gonna go in with the Sleek palette. I love the way this looks on camera. It does kind of emphasize texture, but love the way this looks on camera. And I kind of just mix them all. Like, it will emphasize texture you didn't even know you had. But I'm also just using a Morphe 510. This is a brush that literally everybody uses for highlight. Now I'm just gonna use the Makeup Revolution Pro Fix Oil Control Fixing Spray. And I'm just gonna use this to settle all the product into my skin. I don't know if this really works to control oil, but I like it for settling the powder into my face. So I'm gonna try not to get too much of my eyes either, because as I literally get it on my eye. So while we're here, I'm gonna finish my eyes. I'm gonna go with the new Buds and Bellas. These are my favorite lashes. I use them in literally every single video. This is a new pair. Use code, I have a code with New Balance. Simplysethh with 2 H's saves you 200% off the whole website. These lashes included. So go get you some lashes. These lashes are so, I feel like I can't wear any other lashes than this because they're like, any other lash just looks weird at me now. Like cursed. To only wear one pair of lash. And for mascara, I'm gonna go in with the CoverGirl So Lashy mascara. I recently got sent this and I'm not fully sure how I feel about it, but I think I like it. I don't know. So I'm back with my lashes and I also did my brows off camera. Please excuse how incredibly bold my brow decided to be today. My dip brow was a little dry, so I was like, oh, let me put some dryline in it. And then all of a sudden my brows are like this big. So please ignore that. So now I'm gonna go on with my lower lash line, and the video looks orange, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go with a little bit of Melt Cosmetics Neon, this yellow shade, just because I want this to be a little bit more orange and a little less red. I'm gonna go in with ColourPop Punch. That wasn't as bright as I wanted it to be, so I'm going to set it with the same Melt Cosmetics Neon shade that we were using. Now for lips, I don't want to do too much on the lips because the eyes were so like out there. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of Wet n Wild's Nudie Patootie. It's like super nude and super grayish because that's similar to what she had. Then I'm going to put like a colored gloss over it. Now that I look crazy and dead, I'm going to mix ColourPop's WeHo gloss with Tarte, I think it's Fierce? Fearless. I'm gonna go in with Tarte Fearless. And that is the finished look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and click the little bell emoji. That way you get notified every time I upload a video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. For a blush, I'm gonna go in with a blush I've been literally obsessed with lately. Stop.